In my last recipe video, I made a big bowl of Amish macaroni salad, which is another great summertime side dish for any meal. I will leave a link for that video here and below this video. I'm starting to make my barbecue baked beans by frying some bacon, and I'm using beef bacon, and you can use the bacon of your choice. I'm also adding in some finely chopped onions, cooking and stirring for about 5 minutes or until the bacon is crispy around the edges and the onions are tender. You will be able to find this recipe in the list of ingredients in the Show More section below. If you click on the word Show More, it will open and reveal this recipe, links where you can purchase some of the items that I use, and much, much more. If you have a chance, please check it out. Once that's done, I'm adding the bacon and onions to my beans. This is 2 large cans of rinsed and drained Great Northern beans. I'm stirring in some tomato paste with some tomato sauce and also adding that to the beans. Next is some brown sugar and molasses. The molasses really adds a nice, rich, deep flavor. Adding some mustard, Worcestershire sauce, salt, black pepper, garlic and onion powder, and finally some apple cider vinegar. And I think that's it, giving everything a good toss to combine well. I'm also adding in about a half a cup of water to thin this out. I'm going to cover this pan with some foil, and the barbecue baked beans are going into a 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes. You want to stir about every 30 minutes and add more water if needed and to the consistency that you like the beans. Tonight I'm serving the barbecue baked beans with some seasoned grilled chicken fillets. As you can see, this recipe for barbecue baked beans will feed a crowd, and you can cut this recipe in half if needed. It is a great side dish for any meal and perfect for those large family and friend get-togethers. I hope you give these barbecue baked beans a try and enjoy. This is a recipe from one of my Amish cookbooks. For potato salad, you can use the same dressing as I used in my macaroni salad, but today I'm making it the old-fashioned way. This is a cooked dressing, and it's more deli style. I've made potato salad both ways over the years, but this is my favorite. I'm using about 3 pounds of russet potatoes, and you can use red potatoes. You can even leave the skin on, but today I peeled them and cut them into about 3/4 of an inch or bite-sized pieces. I placed them in cold water, and now I'm bringing them up to a boil and cooking them until they're fork tender. You still want a little bite to the potatoes because when you drain them, they will continue to cook a little until they cool. I'm draining the potatoes and not touching them until they completely cool to room temperature. While the potatoes are cooling, I'm going to make the dressing. I have my heat still off. In a saucepan, I'm adding in a couple eggs, sugar, cornstarch, and salt, giving that a good whisk. Now I'm adding in some apple cider vinegar, milk, and some dry mustard, giving that another whisk and turning my heat to a medium. I have an electric stove and I have it at 6. I'm bringing this up to a low boil while constantly stirring. The sauce will thicken, and this will take about 10 to 15 minutes. When the sauce coats a spoon, it is ready. Now I'm removing the pan from the heat and stirring in some butter. Cool the dressing to room temperature and refrigerate until cold. It's been about an hour and the dressing is cold. Now I'm adding in the mayonnaise and giving it a good stir. And this is the Amish potato salad dressing. You will be able to find this recipe in the list of ingredients in the Show More section below. If you click on the word Show More, it will open and reveal this recipe, links where you can purchase some of the items that I use, and much, much more. If you have a chance, please check it out. My potatoes have completely cooled to room temperature. In a large bowl, I have the potatoes, and I'm adding in some finely diced onions, celery, about 4 large roughly chopped hard-boiled eggs, and some chopped dill pickles, or you could use some sweet dill relish. Adding a little salt, and then pouring over my dressing. I'm using a little of the dressing at a time. You can add the amount of dressing that you like. Some like their potato salad wet and some like it dry. We like it somewhere in between. The potatoes and eggs will soak up the dressing as it chills in the refrigerator. Give everything a good gentle toss, and be careful not to break up too many of the potatoes. You want them to remain whole as much as possible. I have about a 1/4 cup of the dressing left that I'm going to reserve. The potato salad is going into the refrigerator for about 4 to 6 hours, and overnight is even better. This is the potato salad when chilled. You can see some is missing. It was hard to keep everyone away. This is the consistency that we like it, but you can add the additional dressing or even some extra mayonnaise if you like it creamier. This potato salad is a great cold side dish to any meal. Once you make it once or twice, you can adjust the amount of veggies that you like. You can even add in some carrots. Make it your own. Hope you give this Amish deli-style potato salad a try and enjoy. Summertime is here, and time for those family and friend get-togethers. It's nice to have a quick, easy side dish recipe in your back pocket for those just-in-case moments. I have 2 1-pound bags of frozen peas that I'm rinsing, draining, and thawing on the counter. The extra moisture in the salad would make it runny. I also need some crispy crumbled bacon for this recipe. In the meantime, I'm making the sauce. In a bowl, I have 3/4 cups of mayonnaise, and I'm adding in 3/4 cups of sour cream, 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, and 1/2 teaspoon each of kosher salt and white pepper. You can also use black pepper, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of dill weed. Giving that a good stir, covering, and refrigerating until we're ready to assemble the pea salad. And it's pretty easy from here. I have my thawed peas I'm adding in 1/2 cup of crispy crumbled bacon, 6 ounces of finely cubed extra sharp cheddar cheese, and 3/4 cup of finely diced red onion. Pouring over my dressing and giving everything a good toss. You could also add in some ranch dressing if you wish. Covering and refrigerating for 2 hours before serving. This pea salad is so easy, and it goes well with most anything. It is a party favorite. Serving today with a lunch meat sandwich. I hope you give this pea salad a try and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button to receive my future recipes. Please feel free to share my channel with your friends and family. It really helps my channel grow and it is greatly appreciated. And until next time, much love.